Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Hold. This is part 45. We got some chickens, I got some bread, I got some cobble. What else do you need in life? Let's just go ahead and jump right on in. I have a pickaxe on me. I feel like that's enough because that's how I left my inventory. So we are going to figure it out. Is that a shrugging Marf Mapomp wide in chat that I see? Is that what you've created here, Brisky? Or Renly? And Bracey, I said Bracey because I saw Bracey pinned it immediately. And that is the right actions to be doing as a mod. Thank you for that, Bracey. Love to see it. Chat, I hope you've all been having a good week so far. Not that we're that far into it being Tuesday and all of that. I have more physical therapy tomorrow, so that'll be fun. And then I have to go for a half day of work. Then I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna play some Battletoads. So a packed day tomorrow. Thursday, no therapy, but I got work. And then we'll be doing some whatchamacallit, Kingdom Hearts after that. Trying to finally finish Proud Mode. We shall see how that ends up going. For the OG Battletoads, I have been told not to. So I feel like I won't. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish Battletoads in one stream. We'll see how it goes. Get Eroga. Where do I go to get it again? I know it would help. I didn't know if I had like the furthest one or not yet. Is that the Liz in my chat? Let's go. Forgot? No worries. I'll figure it out. Hi, Liz. Everybody say hi to Liz and say bye to Liz because Liz is escaping for the UK soon. Liz, what time's your flight? Packing stress, let's go. You love to see it. 8 p.m. Oh, you got plenty of time. You have almost 24 hours to pack. What are you on about? Oh, Liz, I tried WhatsApp. I don't know if you got my message, but I attempted to text you on WhatsApp. Oh, wait. I'm actually slightly surprised you're working tomorrow. That's fair, I suppose. What's up? Called no vacation time? Well, yeah, because you keep using it. I mean, to be fair, you should keep using it because you're supposed to be leaving your job soon. Don't leave any of that behind. Smile. This is heading us with the M dash right now. Jeez. Not even a hyphen or an N dash, an M dash. Shout out to the M dash stands. I'm not one of you. I get a decent amount of vacation at my job. I get, I think, 1.25 vacation days a month. And I get off the week between Christmas and New Year's. And I get 5 extra days a year. Roaming days. M dash means AI. What does that mean? Like 1 day, it feels like yikes. It's a joke. That's valid, I just don't understand it. That is valid. Just saying if you use them in writing, use A8. Oh, okay. The only reason I know about M dash is because of my job. Because apparently in the formal name of one of our like subsidiaries, essentially, you have to use an N dash or it's wrong. So I had to learn the difference between the dashes. Alright, sorry Liz, we gotta ban you. Anti-AI. I made you up. God, I wish I had that good of an imagination. I also have the Phillies game up on my other monitor as usual, chat. It is raining pretty hard there, and the Phillies are losing pretty badly. Running there too. Let's go, Renly. And that makes sense considering the Phillies are currently in Cincinnati. The Phillies get a touchdown. God, if it wasn't such effort to have to remod you. Renly, please, not you too. Renly actually appreciates some sports ball too. I'm still getting attacked over here. I should get rid of that ice now, but I am lazy today. Oh, what I said? I got you. Okay. Next stack of cobblestone. T and may I say he. Yeah. I assumed so, Renly. Leaked, doxed, etc. So chat, I've been doing, I started my physical therapy this week for my mild scoliosis that I have. And, so it was, like, massages and stuff, and then neck and shoulder exercises, essentially, and back exercises. But some of them made my sides so sore today. Like, I was very sore today in my sides. I realized I just don't really use those muscles for much. Liz, how'd you do that? Was it at least for... Was it because of the bowling? Did the bowling do it? Because it better have been something fun or I'm going to be mad. Probably didn't help. Valid and true. You wanna go bowling, Renly? Let's do bowling instead of Fortnite. I don't have to reinstall Epic. But I mainly started today. So what'd you do? Is it just the world hating you again? Wii bowling. Yeah, let me set up like 2 candles and set up dolphin. Or whatever that takes. Also, yes, the world hating you. That'll do it. Still have your Wii? I never owned a Wii. I played Wii at friends' houses growing up, but I never owned one myself. Hey, was that the Nate? Hi, Nate! Congrats on your 72nd pomp. I'm so sorry. How's the hole? Well, I'm still strengthening the outside of my hole. Only up to 25 pomps. That'll get you a whole quarter's worth. Yeah, I do have a GameCube, but not a Wii. All I would use a Wii for anyway is to play GameCube games, because they were backwards compatible on the Wii. The GameCube was so good, I just used that for the whole next generation of gaming. Actually, for Nintendo, I went from GameCube, and my next Nintendo console was a Switch. Weirdo. He's one to talk, alright. At least I know how to play a GameCube. Yeah, I had GameCube was my first console growing up, and then I had a PS3, and then I had an Xbox 360, and my next console after that was a Nintendo Switch. And technically I started doing PC gaming between the 360 and the Switch. Ah. Face above my head. Just re-released the N64. It was downhill from there. Don't worry, Bracey. I'll be getting the Conquer eventually. I mean, they have the virtual consoles now, so luckily they don't need to re-release the whole console. Honestly, if they re-release the N64, they should just call it the N360. And the Phillies lost. Womp womp. 6-1. Game Spear. It's spherical. Classic Phillies. That's not true. That's not true. Before tonight, they had won 4 in a row. Classic Manchester. Ah, yes, MLS. See who I make mad with that one. Ow. What did I get hit by? Did it make ice immediately where I was digging? Yes, it did. That's what happened. Okay. But it's suffocating in ice. Liz, it sucks that Max isn't there to enjoy me placing blocks. What's even the point? Ugh, that was blue ice. Alright, well my pickaxe is going to break during this, but we'll see how far we can get. And not very is the answer to that. Cringe. I kind of don't want to go back though, so maybe I just kind of push it and do some diggies here. So, I mean, if I stand right here, I'm breathing. Ah. Time for sponge. I'm a sponge auntie, I'll say it. I'll be brave, I'll say it. Do not like the Minecraft sponge. Cancelled? That was bound to happen for something. Sponge him? Is that like chewy him? Am I getting chewy to get sponged? This is blue ice, isn't it? Can I even break? Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Ow. Ow. Oh. Ugh. That was bad. Gonna waste a lot of bread this way. Get one more nom in. There we go. Okay. This one's also blue ice, isn't it? God damn. No, I can't live like this. Wait, literally, I will die like this. Just fuck it. Just do this. All right. God damn it! Time to get another pickaxe. Not want to have to take the time to go get one, but I sure will. Guess I should get more food while I'm back too. I don't have that much more food, though. I'm gonna have to do some fish farming at some point. I'm not excited for that either. A lot of maintenance to my hole coming soon. Not you too, Nate. Little bit of a fishing jamboree. Yo, what up, Pastry? Long time no see, Pastry. In chat, at least. Nice to see you. But yeah, it might come down to a fishing jamboree if I need to replenish my, my edibles. I do not wish for it to come to that. Do not wish for the fish. My edibles? Okay, what do I have for food? 7 cooked chicken, 4 cooked cod. That's basically it. 2 raw chicken. Yeah, still gonna call it a future problem for myself, but the future is now, old man. Okay, chickens are growing slowly. What phase is this? This is old. Okay. I heard an egg. Oops. No. Earth. Eat earth. Rude. Okay. I've done what I can there. Let's put this away. Let's make a pickaxe. Do I have wood in here? Yes. And then grab cobble. Whichever chest is most up to date. There we go. Alright. And we shall be gone. Quick trip home. I almost forgot about that quote already. Jesus. That wasn't even that long ago. That was just a month ago. Oh, he's gone. almost caught back up to where we were. I can start blocking again. Chat, I'm tired. Today was a day. Can I just have some days not be days? That'd be great. Okay, now I can get rid of the blue ice properly. Better. And there's more. But wait, there's more! That's wrong. Oh, that one's not blue ice. Okay. Slightly better. Lay in bed and stream to be comfy? I mean, I technically could. I have Bluetooth. Bluetooth keyboard and mouse. Could just yoink that shit and move back to my bed. Wouldn't be a good angle to you know, play games, but it's not like this is the most difficult game to look at. But it would work. It technically would. I would have to switch back to my Kyo mic as like a boom mic. But again, technically would work. Two pieces of blue ice at once. Skirt. Much blue ice. I'm glad I got the pickaxe at least, though. Ah, Jesus Christ. Meow. Deeper than I remembered it being. Oh, now it's turning nighttime. Sheesh. All right. Oops. No blue ice pog. Still gonna drown. Less pog. Okay. Whoop. Legend of Zelda. Na-na-na, na-na-na. pickaxe away for now, I think. Famous last words, but we'll see. Ah. Famous last words indeed. I immediately got blocked in by my hubris. We're almost back to land, which means I can stop doing this temporarily. As I keep running around the edge trying to find the next place to keep doing this. That is the plan, to make the outline of the entire outer perimeter of my 2000 by 2000. And it does not exist everywhere, unfortunately. And chat, if some of you I know already saw, but on Blue Sky I posted that starting in September, my classes start back up, which means I will have night classes on Tuesdays and Wednesdays from like September through December. So I will have at least 2 less nights a week to stream, if not more, because of homework and other life stuff. So I'm going to try to stream as much as I can this month, because after that it'll be lower. And so I do plan to collab with as many people as possible in the next like 2 weeks or so to make good use of that time. So rip me, but also yay me and yay stream for getting to see more collabs. I have 1 collab already set up. I believe we've cemented the time now. It should be next Wednesday. I'm going to be doing a Lockdown Protocol collab. And then, of course, I got to figure out a day and time to play Fortnite with Renly and whoever else wants to join. And then I need to set up something with Nate. Try to get Bracey in for something. Maybe that'll be a Fortnite appearance for Bracey. And I believe there were a couple other people who interacted with my Blue Sky post in some way, so I'll have to double check that as well. Really likes Fortnite? I believe it. Alright, Bracey, you're invited. Fuck you. How about that? Actually good, no joke. Yeah, I will need a carry for Fortnite because I just don't know the strats. I am half competent when it comes to FPS, but I will not do well, at least at the start, for Fortnite. Yeah, I want to get some collabs in the next couple weeks to remind myself life is good before it gets bad. I'm also hoping that I'm done with my physical therapy by September. Because that would be hard to do with classes. It would add a lot to my plate. And also, I am supposed to have jury duty starting August 25th. So we'll see if that happens. But, technically I'm supposed to report on the 25th. We'll see if they cancel it. Last time I got summoned for jury duty, I had to... Oh, come on. I had to appear virtually 1 day. And then they were like, nah, we don't have a case for you. You can all just stay away. That's how you know the person. I could. Technically, I worked for a state entity, so if it's any case that is like the state against so-and-so, usually I will get excused. In theory. So we'll see about that, but I do not know how it's gonna go yet. You had jury duty once and you got selected even. See, I do want to get selected once to experience the process and actually, you know, partake in the democratic process like that. But maybe not like a week before my semester starts for my master's program, while I'm also still working full time. Maybe not then. Maybe I'll take a rain check on that one. But of course, if I still get selected normally through the process, I'll go through it. But it's just very bad timing. Say you love Law and Order, get dismissed. Yeah. I'll say I got cast as a judge in my 3rd grade social studies performance. And then they'll have to let me go. No, here's what I'll do. I'll tell them that I was that guy at the laugh floor. That's my get out of jail free card right there. Limes and I have also started watching a show. We only got a couple episodes and I don't even remember which platform it was on. It might have been Netflix. It might have been I don't know. Might have been something. I don't know. But it's like a fake jury duty thing where everybody is in on the fact that it's fake except for one guy. And it's one guy who thinks he's really going through the jury duty process. And they just make more and more ridiculous things happen. And the way they get around all the cameras and stuff is they're trying to tell them it's a documentary about the jury duty process. And I don't remember what the name of the show is. But we're only like 4 or 5 episodes in, probably, something like that. And we're enjoying it so far. So, Liz, if you're still here, your flight is tomorrow at 8 p.m. What time does that mean you land? Local time. Because the jet lag is going to be incredible for that. (9:45 a.m.) God, so you better hope you're able to sleep on the plane. You're going to be trashed when you wake up. Heathrow. Yeah, Brisky's our resident bruv. Yeah, Liz is a chronic napper. That is true. Alright, now I get the fun part of getting to run through the mountains and find the next open plain. And hope it's a plain and not an ocean. Speaking of plains. Haha. Banana. Let me keep my chicken in there, actually. Not sure that's sarcastic enough for how shitty it is. God. Yeah, Liz is like me and complains about being tired a lot. But, yeah, Liz can't nap. Just doesn't work. Alright, well, this is technically something I should also be, closing up as a part of this process. So, I will do that. Drop creeper incoming? God, you're not wrong. It could very well happen. I think the lighting is a decent situation for this, at least little section I'm in now. But still very plausible. Would not be the first time. Shout out to the time Limes and I were playing together and she got hit real bad by a drop creeper. That was a good clip. It really did suck for her, but it was a very funny clip. I don't know how it got her and not me at the same time. It's wild. It really should have gotten both of us. And that's a zombie. I can land on this water, right? I have enough blocks, right? Ah, well. One way to find out for both of those answers. Woo! That made my stomach drop. If whole, why fill in? That is a very valid question, and the answer is also a pretty simple one. I am going around the outer perimeter to fill in the outer perimeter so that it is safe when I start digging below sea level. Because my master plan as it stands right now is I'm digging everything out to sea level. And then once it's all there, I will start going down further. Ah. This is obnoxious. Where have I lost my bearings a little? Okay, I think I'm actually fine. So I'm technically filling in the outside of the hole right now. And it is, coordinate-wise, it is 1001 out of the 1000, or the 2000 by 2000 hole at coordinate 1000 by 1000. 1000, 1000 to negative 1000, negative 1000. That is the essence of what we are working with here. God, I'm gonna have like barely enough to get out of this hole. Yikes. Alright, down to my last stacks. Woo! Not mean to jump there. I heard a skeleton which can shoot me off this ledge. Which could be a problem.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, J. Doyle. Hi, friend. Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Not Monday like I said at the beginning of stream and give myself a heart attack. Cobble is dwindling here. Oh no. Alright, I definitely have enough though. Phew. All right. All right, let's see where the next damage is here. And we'll start heading back and refueling on cobble. Can we make it to the corner? Can we say the perimeter as a wall and or floor all the way? Well, that's the first stretch of 2000. That was, right? Yes. That one's already set. That little nook is good. Technically, this needs some. Little TLC. Hey, this is the corner. Nice. Alright. Let's see what awaits us further along. Have I played the hole digging game? No, but I've seen it played, so it doesn't have the same luster for me. That one's the one that's called, like, a game that's about digging a hole, right? Yeah, I think Donut was the one I was watching play it. Alright, we're outside again. We're gonna start dealing with ice and water again. So I'll see how far I can get. It's just gonna be not far, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I forgot it gets really deep around here for no reason whatsoever. I don't remember why I had to go all the way down. I think I like died and was getting my stuff back, and it was like, damn, man. god, and there's all that too. I'm gonna have to make that a future problem. I can only do so much myself right now. There will indeed be parts of the water process that I cannot fully absolve myself of having to deal with. Why are you here? Yep. Anyway. And I get to start the next rundown. Why are you existing? De-exist. Become what I wish to be. Unalive. Okay. Last few blocks for now. Alright. Shoop. Now we run all the way back. Off to the races. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It's actually impossible to dig a hole of this size. Yo, what up, Clover? Welcome in, friendo. Yeah, I haven't gotten any rude YouTube comments lately. I've been kind of missing them. I hope you're doing well. I'm excited to play games with you next week. That'll be fun. Happy Tuesday. You got me, don't worry. Can always count on you, Renly. For better or for worse. Chad, I can always count on you. Whenever I need something, as long as it's a rude comment on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's been quiet lately, which, you know, happens on a VOD channel, I suppose. Excited to play games as well? Hell yeah. It's gonna be your first time playing Lockdown, right? I've only played, I think, once or twice, but I have watched a lot of content for Lockdown. So I understand the game pretty well at this point. Bye-bye. Good night, Liz. Bye. See you next time. I hope you find your dad. Joy hole will do. You know me. But yeah, I know for Lockdown, I know the tasks pretty well. I still don't fully understand how to do pressure, but I think each of the other ones I understand how to do. And then, I know the weapons. I know, you know, sometimes where they can spawn. Good stuff like that. Don't think anyone knows how to do pressure. Some people do, and those people should not be trusted. It was one of the few times I played. I remember I was playing. One of the people playing was Maddie, and I had Maddie dead to rights anytime Maddie was a. They're not imposters, whatever they are. The traitors, I guess. I think. I had Maddie dead to rights anytime because it was anytime she wouldn't go and do pressure. Because that was like her stim doing pressure. And it was incredible. That I always knew when to keep an eye on Maddie. I keep the stone pickaxe on me. I think that's fine. Any new chickens? One was eggable. Okay. Oh. My roaming chicken even dropped one. Nice. Hey, they're not hatching into chickens though, which is kind of a problem. What phase are you at? 6. Okay, so I don't think any of these are grown yet. Alright, I think it's just time to grab cobble and go back. I don't think I have, like, any more food, right? Actually, I'll cook this 2 extra raw chicken. Add to my chicken ranks. And I'll bring the apples with me as well, I suppose. I've watched a few streams, but mostly listened, so I have an approximate knowledge of most of the game. It's gonna be very funny for you to go, oh, so that's what I was hearing. I look forward to that. That'll be fun. Okay. The rest of the cobble I need for my needs. Double clicking is hard. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of cobble. Yikes. All right, back to the mines. Mine? Yeah, we're probably gonna go for another hour or so of stream. It is gonna be a shorter stream than usual for me. But life sucks. AKA, I've got a lot going on, so I have to be as well rested as physically possible for this week and probably the rest of the month too. We'll see how I manage.
Yeah.
Shout out to the annoying orange, the first great YouTuber or VTuber of our time, honestly, and YouTuber. It's you and Apple who can do both. The next time I play Minecraft legit, I'm gonna think like every distance is such a short distance from going back and forth thousands of blocks doing this. Whoops, out of food. Alright. Build back up. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Alright, almost at the corner again. Turning the corner. There's a few more blocks, and then we get to start placing blocks again. Okay. We are back out here. Okay. Blocks time. Yeah, it's a deep little puddle we got going here. Luckily, it's not that long. Almost coming out of it already. It is siphoning my cobblestone. Actually took damage on that one. Wild. Tempted to try one by one hole. And Zufio already did that. You'd be copying Zufio. And I would also be careful, because Zufio tried that, and then he ended up deciding he's going to do the full 2000 by 2000 as well, so I'd be careful. Apparently it's a gateway drug. 2x2 hole? Ooh, I think he did that too. I think he did that. I don't remember what he did. 3x3? Okay, 3x3, you might have the world record there. TBH. TBH. Yeah, but it's unironically fun to just, like, mine out the world of Minecraft. There you go. As soon as I agreed with you and it was just in front of you, you're like, I don't know about that. But yeah, before I started doing Minecraft like for realsies, when I had it on 360, and I was gonna mine out the entire world on 360. And I started it, but then I just never went back to it at a certain point. Because on the 360, the world used to be a small enough size where that almost felt like possible. And I was doing it on creative back then, so it was easier. What am I claiming? Oh, hi, Zufio. Am I okay? No, this just goes to show I've never been okay. But at least I'm consistent. We summoned Zufio with some good old hole talk. Zufio, be careful. We do have quotes to this channel, Zufio. I would be careful on what you say around here. Who did that? Who did what? Mod check? Renly's a mod? Bum, bum, bum. Didn't he Iki? Oh, I thought that was just the British spelling. I don't know in England. Our chat. Opening some tabs. Closing some others. Thinking about domes. God. Three domes. The Dimsdale Dimmadome. Wow. Sorry, fish. I just backhanded a salmon deep into water. Yikes. My salmons. Chat, why are salmon and I lost the other word. Fuck. What's the other word? Oh, salmon and slalom, like, said the same. You ever wonder that? Slalom. That's a word, right? Unless my strokes kick again. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Slalom. You didn't make the connection. That's the thing. I'm here to add connections to your lives. Help you see the unseeable. Unlock the key to your core memories. Or something. Slalom these nuts. Fucking mods. Promote them at work. Mod for a day. No, I think really want something good. Not to be mod in my ridiculous channel for a day. Okay. $1,000? Alright, well, I mean, thank you for paying for it, Zufio. That reminds me when Zufio he used his tax return on me. Wasn't that during Pokemon? What a good old days. I'm just too busy being a mod in my chat, I fear. True Brisky. A full-time job in and of itself. Greatest investment of your life? Hell yeah. It's the only reason you're mod. Congrats. Not regretting it at all. Yeah. Yeah. But chat, September's coming back up. I think they already announced what they're doing for it. I think it's it might be the same exact as last year. I think it is 25% off 1 and 3 month subs and 30% off 6 month subs. And then the last few days, they're doing bonus gifted subs. I'm pretty sure that's what I saw on Blue Sky. Braysky Renly. We gotta get a 4th for Fortnite. I think is it 4s or is it 3s? Are we good at 3 or is it 4s? Yeah, you could post it in chat, Clever. Anyone should be able to post links for me. Either? Okay, so there are 3s and 4s. Okay, so we don't need a 4th, but we are accepting 4ths. Duos, trios, and squads. Ah, I see. Cool, cool. I have to make sure I have enough space on my hard drive to re-download Fortnite. Isn't it like a decently sized game at this point? Probably run it during work on Friday because I'm working remote. That's how to do it. Download it in parts with like 40 gigs for the BR. Oh, okay. I mean, I might still have to scrounge for a little bit of space if it's 40. Now, let me see. Where am I at storage-wise right now? How much do I have free? I have 100 gigs free on the dot. So actually, I'll be fine if it's 40. Just download more RAM. Yeah, that reminds me, I'm still doing the thing where I watch Ray's VOD sequentially. In time, and I just got through his stream last November of the 420 Blaze It 2 game or whatever. That was a trip and a half. And it even had a joke to download more RAM. Am I in 2017 yet? Yeah, the next one's called Brownout. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I'm 266 days behind or something like that. So I got a ways to go still. I keep going back and forth because I get like more time to watch and then less time to watch and then more time to watch and then I like reach one of his vacations and then I reach one of his Yakuza days where it's like 10-hour days straight. I'm like, oof. But I finished up 420 Blades at 2 I am on... What VOD am I on now? I don't remember exactly which VOD I'm on. You just watch the highlights every month? Yeah, no, I'm the kind of guy that I have to make sure I've watched every VOD that's in the highlights before I watch the highlights. Wait until I get to the recent Donkey Kong. Yeah, when I'll get there like 9 months from now. That's a long ways away. But I think I did see, because I always have to scroll back down on his page. 21 hours long? God, how many stream days was it? At least 3, right? So technically calendar days, that's just... I gotta wait to move the needle, but when I do, it'll be a good chunk. 3? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't have strong opinions on him doing the either multiple VODs or all into one big VOD. So whatever performs better for him on YouTube, go for it. Does not bother me either way. The only thing that could be somewhat annoying is if he has like a break in the days and then he like references a VOD from the other day that I haven't got to yet and I'm like, don't spoil it, Ray. Let me see, which VOD am I on? Oh, I'm on a RE Randomizer. Yeah, RE Randomizer 3, Nemesis Randomizer Episode 3 from November 19th, 2024, which is 266 days ago. I got all my ducks in a row for some reason. Oh, wait, where's my OBS? There we go. Had my OBS hidden. I feel like I've been hovering around the 270 day mark for probably 3 months, unironically. I really cannot catch up because he does stream 5 days a week, and there are still uploads on his off days. So, full-time job just trying to catch up to that man. And I can only watch during work on some days, and like have a VOD going in the background, because I don't always like, I don't have my eyes glued to the screen for every second of his VODs. So I can do it during work sometimes, but if I have like a shit ton of meetings, I can't have it playing while I'm in meetings. So that kind of dampers that as well. Katie, nothing truer has ever been said. Hi, Key, can I get that quoted? Risky or Zufio? That's a good one for the quote machine. Bam. Okay, so you guys both did it at the same time, but Zufio just ran the command instead of actually trying to add a new one. So it worked out. Thank you, Bracey. Getting that quoted for us. Thank you, Zufio, for trying. I think. Forgot the format, so you just ran the quote. Well, there you go. Take a mental note. Or a screenshot. I'm not your dad. That is a very good one for Brisky. So, real question. Has Ray moved to Seattle yet? I honestly do not know. I feel like the answer is no, but soon. But I could not answer that myself. Okay, well, there's two different answers. I know not to I know not to trust Bracey. I'm not ever gonna get one guide by Bracey. He has set the bar too low. We're trying next year. Okay. Is the delay because of finding a place or because of the store? Do we know exactly why it's delayed more? So I know they just did like one of their final sales for the store. I actually did get some stuff from that sale. I got the Brown W sticky notes. I got a tank top grab bag. And I got the farming puzzle that they have. Oh, this sucks. I don't have a pickaxe. Alright, well, I guess I'm coming back for this in a minute. Yeah, I'll place a couple columns here while I have the blocks. Both? Okay. Yeah, I mean, the housing market has been shit forever, so that's not surprising that they wouldn't have a place locked down yet. I saw something going around on Blue Sky today, how there was a post talking about how, like a housing conglomerate or whatever got, in trouble for using an algorithm to dynamically, raise rents. And, it said that the conglomerate owned 950,000 houses that it was renting out, and it's like, god damn, man. I wonder why there's problems. Classic. Which unfortunately classic. Was there anywhere over here I missed? Okay, so we're waiting for that. We run past this and get the other side a little bit more. Want to get there and buy a chat house? God. I mean, hey, I got a medical bill today I was not expecting that I have to either try to fight or, you know, pay. So, I'm not getting a house anytime soon. Good coverage, Clover. Good coverage. Chat house in Birmingham. I feel like there's a Birmingham in UK and the US. I don't know who Danny G is. German house? No, I'm not invited. It's just for chat. Unfortunately. If you guys build me a doghouse, I think that'll work. Just set up my streaming PC in the doghouse and we'll be good to go. Thanks, Soof. Can always count on you. I'm gonna need a lot of pickaxe for this. A water bowl and everything. Oh. Hashtag goals. Or, well, hashtag bowls. Shout out to KK Slider. Time to turn the corner. Skirt. All right. 2,000 more blocks to run, hop, and skip. I'm gonna do one more inventory and then we'll call it after that. But that'll still be another probably half hour or so. We got time to hang out and vibe. Ah, not them. No. I wish not to be haunted. Ouch! Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, at least it's just a quick run. I'm gonna need to nom this chicken to keep my momentum up. Hopefully I get back during the night so I can just sleep this off and don't have to worry about it again for a while. Alright, almost back. I can see the torchlight. Ah, they're back. Ow! Ow! Double hit. Rude. I'm trying to red Zoof. I'm so close. Alright, I think I'm safe. It's all just a bad dream. I'll just sleep it off. Alright, the chickens kept them away. Let's go. Hey, that one hatched. Huge. Okay, so I'm gonna need a bunch of pickaxes. I'm, like, out of food, which is very concerning. But I also do not want to do anything about it, because that's time and effort. Let me grab the sticks required. Let's just do that. I'll just make a bunch of sticks. Okay. Now I need some cobble to make more cobble. Okay. Let's see. I think let's do 6 pickaxes. I'll keep the rest of the sticks in here for now. And then get these all ready to go. And I will fill the rest of my inventory with cobblestone. Alright, and then off we go for the last inventory of the evening. I heard that egg drop. Don't have inventory space anymore. That'll be a next time problem. Alright. Back to it. Zufio, how's fantasy going? I haven't been able to pay attention since stream started. Am I still holding my own, or are you running away with it? I'm running away with it? What do you mean? You had like 3 pitchers today. There's no way it's not close to even. Nicole is the only fantasy you care about? Amen, brother. Da 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 da. I'm gonna run out of. I'm gonna have to get food on my way back and hope I don't starve. Ritor gave up 3 runs and 4 innings pitched. That's still doable though. I mean, that's still not like negatives, right? Is he in the negatives? That's what he gave up a run. It's bottom of the 9th. Skeens went -2. That's wild. That's probably his worst game this whole season, fantasy-wise. It's up a rails at some point. Praisky, that would require iron, which I'm not getting because I'm staying so high up on the surface. I agree with you in theory, but in practice, I'm just not gonna get that much iron. I'll have like a rail system when I'm on like floor 20. But honestly, a rail system I feel like is not going to be as useful considering I'm constantly ripping up the floor. I feel like I've talked about this before. I'll constantly be ripping up the floor. I think this is a deja vu moment I'm having. And be constantly ripping up the floor to get to the next layer and having to replace the track. That doesn't even feel worth it to me. Hear me out, my Marfus is not a phrase I expected to see in chat today. Anyways. If you went to Nether and got Netherite, it would be much faster. One guy on YouTube? Not even that one guy. Several individuals on YouTube. And I guess technically they aren't wrong. It's just the point is nowhere near where they are. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. At a chest mine craft. I think you meant mine or chest. I have to go back and forth. Kept dumping into a series of chests. That was like I had it sorting going into like an auto sorter. God. Can you put a hopper underneath a mine cart with a chest? And if so, read. Why does my mouse want to go that way? Bruh. It does? That's actually a very fun function I did not know existed. I like that a lot. You've done before the water pyramid? Interesting. Okay. Back to where we're supposed to be in life. Like an auto farmer. Interesting. But also does sound like a lot of work. Guy's not wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Can I actually make it to the top here? That would just make my life easier. Yes, this is the right place. Okay. Let us start agreeing with comments. If he's gonna go on a liking spree of everyone's hate comment on my YouTube. Ouch. Bonk. Alright, one pickaxe down, 6 to go. At least this iceberg's nice and short. Yeah. Please. Hey. Deltarune. Okay. One iceberg down. When am I continuing the wheel lock? You mean when am I starting the wheel lock? The wheel lock won't be for a while. I am going in order for the March Madness stuff, and that was one of the bonus incentives, so it comes at the end. But it will happen. It will happen. I still have to decide what game it's going to be in. I might have a stream where I work through it with chat, try to figure it out. Okay, it'll be a while from now. The next game on the March Madness is Battletoads, which will be tomorrow. It's 2020. And then after that, I believe is The Witness, which is very exciting. And we'll see if I can get that done before September and my streams become even more infrequent. Scarlet Violet on the Switch at 2 FPS. I mean, you say that, but if it has some of the best options for wheels, then I might have to. When was the list made? Like 2023? I believe that's correct. I believe the stream for March Madness that we're working the list off of was 2023. If I have a Switch 2, Scarlet Violet does run better now. I do not have a Switch 2 yet, and I don't think I will for a while, unfortunately. I was going to get one like day one, but then I just kind of didn't. And now I'm like, oh, maybe I can hold off. Especially because I have bills and shit, unfortunately. You're going to see me suffer in The Witness. I'm probably going to be a goated gamer. What do you mean? It's just puzzles. How hard could it be? You said the wheel lock would be better or worse than the bird lock? Oh, yeah. How is that going for you? Did you finish it yet? Getting your ass kicked? Wild. Which game are you doing it in again? I've clearly been keeping up with all my friends well. I'm now at a Violet. Oh, yikes. Oh, well, yeah. When you're doing a type lock, essentially. Bird lock's essentially a type lock, you know. Typing matchups are gonna kick your ass sometimes. That's just a part of the territory, unfortunately. Ah, that's not where I meant to put that. Bonk. Ah, X, please. That Poison Dark really sucks if you don't have ground typing. Yikes. I think type like all you've already typed, just most birds happen to also fly. I guess that's fair. I was assuming most of them would at least be a dual type with flying, but I guess that's not necessarily true when it comes to Pokemon. There I go, assuming again. What a birds learn ground moves. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon goes kind of crazy with making sure any Pokemon can have a decent amount of coverage. The idea of a bird that learns dig is just wild to me. Yeah, but I have not played a Pokemon game in a while. I have not even played a Switch game in a while. It got to the point where I've actually, I've temporarily removed my Switch from my streaming setup because I think I was having problems with having too many things plugged into my PC. So I moved it to my living room for now. But I'll have to bring it back for whenever I do my next thing. There was something else I was thinking I would get my Switch back out for again soon. I don't know what it was. Huh? What am I being blocked by? Oh, there was ice there. Jesus Christ. That was confusing. It was so clear. Oh, look, it's pure water. Espartha is pure psychic, and the Quaxland is water fighting. Yeah. Alright. That is immediately more than I thought for, birds without flying typing. I was very narrow-minded. Don't have Delibird yet, but him too. Gotcha. What type is Delibird? I am terrible at Pokemon in general, let alone typings. Oh, Delibird's ice. Okay. If you accidentally answered the question for me, very nice. Santa Bird. Yeah, I even remember the theming and still I'm like, nah. I'm just bad at Pokemon in general. TBH. Oh, blue ice. More like poo ice. Got him. I was doing the versus stuff with Johnny. Did I ever do Pokemon battling? I don't remember. I also did some versus with Luke. So between the two of them, it's possible we did. I know I have technically done Pokemon Showdown before. I don't remember what it was for, though. I think it might have been versus with Luke that I did Pokemon Showdown. You did as in doing versus stuff with Luke? Yeah, we did one-on-ones or 1v1s. Me and Luke did like 3 of them, like maybe more. We were super into it for a bit. You love that series? Yeah, I mean, there were a few of the problems were that it was like we had to pick games that we both had and things like that, or we had to like buy games and that just got expensive. And scheduling and all that, so has not been done in a while. You mean the Pokemon Showdown? I think we did Pokemon Showdown for one of them. I'd have to go check the VODs on YouTube. But I vaguely remember, like, winning via bullshit against Luke in Pokemon Showdown. The Battleship stream is rent-free in your brain. I completely forgot we did Battleship. God. It is unfortunately back in my brain. Thanks, Katie. Jeez Louise. I don't even remember why that was cursed. I just remember it was cursed. I think I was, like, just bad at it. Somebody introduced us to the vagina method. Oh. No wonder I couldn't find it. I do remember the vagina method. Sounds like Maddie. True. Can you chill? Those that weren't there don't remember. It's just a formation of setting up your ships and battleship that gets the point across. What a wild stream. I miss doing wacky collabs like that. But I've lost my flair for the dramatic as of late. And I'm just busy. Yeah, I want to get back into doing more collabs, so thankful to Katie for prompting me to get in on the collabs. And then to everyone else who's willing to collab with me as well. It'll be nice to get back into. Can you not be on the block I need to punch? Do not want to cause problems with a polar bear this evening. God, and these icebergs go deep. Is this home? Well, yeah, but I'm just borrowing part of the floor for now, and then the rest of the floor later. I almost hit him. Did not think he'd be back there like that. Cool. Just light the polar bear on fire? Jesus Christ, if you. Not even I'm going to such drastic measures. Alright, only 3 pickaxes left. I didn't think I'd need more than 6. Offense about getting peak, which is on sale right now, and you'll play literally any time if you decide to. How much is it on sale right now? Like, what's the final price right now? Stupid fun. Okay. Love peak so much. Yeah, I know a lot of people are super into it. I just have not watched enough gameplay yet to know if I would or not. 495 down from 799. I mean, even the 799 is not bad. I might have to pull the trigger. Clover might have convinced me there. And I mentioned this the other day. I was like, I love the meme that, like, you know, games and stuff are tax write-offs like this. And sailing to 18. Thank you, Zevia. And that is true. But last year, I went to go do my taxes, and I went to get my paperwork from Twitch, and they're like, yeah, you technically didn't make enough, so you don't have to pay taxes on this. And I'm like, well, thank you, but also, there goes all my tax write-offs. God damn it. But, I mean, the tax write-offs only matter if I have, you know, money to write it off against, so it was a net zero. But it was just very interesting. Like, I made this meme the whole year, and now I can't even do it. It also saved me time from having to itemize my taxes as well. So, pros and cons. And I'm on path to not have to claim anything again next year. So, pros and cons. The peak update. Oh yeah, I saw something briefly on Blue Sky that there's like a new map or something. Mesa. I like how I saw the Mesa, but I've been playing too much Lego Star Wars, so I read it as the Mesa. I immediately hated myself for it. Oh, that's fair, Bracey. Bracey, I hope that Sarah didn't mind that I tagged them on Blue Sky today for that meme. I had to do it to him. And that might mean you. Yeah, that's the one thing about Peak is that, like, I know there's, like, not just health, but also, like, hunger and food and temperature and stuff like that. And that's the shit that's, like, I will feel stressed out playing this. So when she wakes up, hell yeah. Okay, good. Because I don't know Sarah that well yet. So I'm like, is this the correct direction of humor? Does this count? Still feeling it out. Are pretty manageable. You're just a badge of resistance and run out of energy. Interesting. Okay. Well, I believe I've been convinced by you and the many others who have enjoyed the game so far to at least give it a shot. Especially at like $5, it's, you know, I get a couple hours out of it. Even if I don't stick with it, it's fine. A game I still have to go back to because I've spent the money on it, and goddamn, I'm gonna get my money's worth out of playtime, is Night Rain. I still have not played very much of Night Rain. I didn't really like it when Sega and I played it. But I also have only played it for like 6 hours or something, so I have to give it a longer amount of time for that sort of game. Chat, we still probably have another 10 or so minutes of stream, I would say, but I want to thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. It's been nice vibing after a long, stressful day of twists and turns to be able to just vibe out, play some simple Minecraft, and chat with y'all. It's been a good time, and I appreciate y'all greatly. Thanks for hanging out today. I've decided I'm not gonna, when I'm done with this like inventory or whatever, I'm not gonna run all the way back. I'm gonna just end where I am. because I still need to take a shower tonight before bed because I have physical therapy in the morning. And I have to go straight to work from there. And then after work, I have to come home and play Battletoads. So I won't have time really elsewise to get a good shower in. Check Steam when I get a chance. God damn it, Zufio. Did you do what I think you did? I gotta open Steam. The worst part of it all. Let's see, what do I got? I received a gift from Zufio. Thank you, Zufio. Go climb some mountains? I think I will. Thank you, Zufio. Zufio, do you have Peak? Because I would definitely play it with you as well, of course. I will install it now as well. No, but you don't want to? That's fair. It's not your kind of game. It's not your kind of game. Thank you, Zufio. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. Sometimes when the polar bears huff, I think they're gonna like start shooting out fire, which is the exact opposite of what they do. Kind of tired of 4-player co-op. You're more into horse girls? Yeah, but what about for gaming? Haha. No, but yeah, I feel that. I was definitely on a solo player grind for a little while. But I think I am back in my multiplayer era. Era. Okay, cool. Running out of cobble. Not mad about it this time. I'll let you know whenever you want to play Peek and you are there. Sounds good, Clover. Clover, I'll probably DM you about sometime next week. I have everything planned out this week, but I would definitely be down to stream some with you next week if you're available. Doesn't have to be a full 4 to be fun. Nice. Yeah, you mentioned you were doing solo, and I feel like I've seen some groups that weren't full 4s that have collabed it. Oh, it sounds good. To rescind your gift ASAP. That's fair. That's fair. Take it back. My joke was not Peak. You and Johnny are doing duo on Thursday. Okay. Very nice. Alright, whatever I have in my hands, the rest of the cobble for the day. Spraysky, please. Incredible. That is how that happened, huh? That's funny. Zufio, are you out of the loop? Zufio's out of the loop, chat. He doesn't know. He doesn't have the vital information. Out of the loop. No, you're usually in the loop. I think you just missed this one. God, so next time I'm gonna start and I'm gonna have to run back without having any food. Oh boy. No. Lighting the moon, Sarah? That Sarah? Swedish Sarah. Good distinction. Alliteration. Yeah, as if it was in from Sweden. That's usually not like the fish, like the country. That one. Learning so much. Let's go. Sweden fish. God. Oh boy. So much water, so much ice. Remini. I like how I'm doing all of this just to be able to start the third round around the perimeter, which will be more water at first because I'm on a corner of water. I am going to be dealing with water for the next, like, 10 parts of this. Wild. I think I get one more column in me, and then a partial of another. Yep, that will be the case. The math checks out. Alright. And my last apple. And we have done what we came here to do. I'm actually going to use the rest of these pickaxes to mine some ice. And then we'll call it there. Just because I might as well while I'm here, and I'm going to have to go refill my inventory next time anyway. Bonk. What do you got, Suf? How those Phillies do? They got schmacked today. It was not a good game, but Bryce Harper got a home run in the 9th when it didn't matter anymore. So I'll take those 6 fantasy points, I guess. How'd the Sox do? I actually do not know the answer to that question, so that's not necessarily an insult right away. Huh. $14-1. Hopefully they won 14-1. The crap out of the Astros? They won that well against the Astros? That's actually kind of wild. Aren't the Astros still a good team? Like, on paper at least at this point? Let's help your fantasy. Yeah. They are a good team on paper. Wild. Korea and Altuve would be annoying now. Or IMO. Yeah, I could see that. I can actually get, like, up here. That works. Yeah. Okay, one more pickaxe. And we're calling it a day. blue iceberg. Yuck. Okay. I get the start on this puppy. Very briefly, but still. Pretty bit health at this point. There it goes. Okay. I have plenty more ice to go through. I'm thinking next time I might actually just make an inventory full of pickaxes and come and break ice. And go like all the way around until I either run out of ice or pickaxes. Because that'll make it easier. Because I never know the right proportion of cobble or pickaxes to bring. And that gets annoying. But I don't have any food. My boots are almost broken. I'm going to need to get food. I'm going to need to figure out my next steps and go from there. But that'll all be next time. So YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed part 45 of Hole. Part 46 will be coming soon. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Leave me hate mail. You know, happens. And I'll see you next time. Bye, YouTube.